What's up, guys? We're going to be rocking Pro Day today, so we're going to be showcasing what we got, what we've been working on with all the fellas that have been training here at the house. So we got some really good guys to showcase today. We're going to see who gets signed, who gets a contract. I have a feeling that we're going to have at least 2 guys get popped here really soon, so I can't wait to see what everybody does today. Everybody comes here, they want to increase their performance, they want to throw harder, all that good stuff. I think that most guys that come here see that kind of shine on through because we do make it intentional, right? Like, obviously, we'll break down your throw, we'll look at your throw, we'll look at your mechanics, we'll tell you what needs to be fixed and what needs to be enhanced and all that good stuff. But really and truly, what keeps people coming back is the guys we got around, the culture that we've kind of built, right? Like, the mentality of making sure that we're getting better every day, regardless of, you know, if you feel terrible, if you don't, you know, like, we want to instill that in our guys. They're always constantly striving, stretching themselves in as many aspects of life as they can handle at that current moment. Rolling back to the house right now, about to get these pens going, check in with the scouts, make sure that we introduce everybody. I've already put the work in. I'm just gonna see where the chips fall. Check back in with yourself physically here. Maybe your shoulders feel a little bit lighter. Maybe your posture has changed. So I want you to check back in with yourself mentally and emotionally here. Maybe your thoughts are a little bit freer. Maybe you're easier to flow between thought to thought here. Use that breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Replace that person hovering over you. Replace them with yourself right here and right now. And your ability to throw it past some of the best hitters that the world has to offer. People to come see what we're doing and see kind of how things are a little bit different with us. I think what is going to jump off the page to everybody is our energy, our support for each other, right? Like, to do something that we're trying to do, because everybody's trying to reach the highest level that they can possibly achieve. Everybody wants to go to the big leagues, and understandably so, but the thing that's going to really be different is us supporting one another, because it's hard to do something alone and by yourself. And there's a lot of times where when I started this thing, I was alone by myself, training kids, trying to run a business, trying to train myself to get to the highest level that I could possibly get to. And I couldn't do it alone. And I was tired of doing it like that. We're looking at guys to get whatever that highest level is they perceive for themselves. So whether that's the highest independent league that they can possibly get to, the American Association is the top league in my opinion, and if they want to go to a D1 college and put themselves through school and pay for school, that's also another goal. I mean, we already had 4 guys this year alone get to a Division I school and get, you know, school paid for, and then we have guys that have, you know, gone through the indie ball grind, signed, and now they're trying to get their shot into the big leagues, right? So the goal is to get more guys from the indie ranks to affiliated ranks, and then they can hopefully push through the system to get to the MLB. You know, Keller Eberle doesn't get to where he's throwing and sitting 94, where he's never done that before in his life, without the environment, without the encouragement that everybody else gives him when we get into a situation where he's throwing in the backyard, just trying to make things happen for himself. Like, that doesn't happen without a great environment, with guys pulling for each other and really wanting to see each other bring out the best versions of themselves. I don't necessarily care about the highest level. I care more so about what the guy brings to the table, how he's going to interact with everybody, how he's going to affect our environment. Honestly, I've had to weed out some guys, and that's never really happened before, as far as, you know, are they bringing that same intensity? Are they bringing that same level? Are they bought in? Do they want to have the best version of themselves? Or are they just kind of going through the motions? So that's kind of changed within the past 3-6 months, and we want to bring that to the nth degree, whatever that kind of looks like for us. Like, that's what we're trying to do with the industry, is push it forward in the right way, and do our best effort to not only bring up guys that are getting better physically, but in all aspects, all areas of life, so that when they do hit that big moment, when they're making that big league debut, they don't have any insecurities about themselves anymore. They can live in that moment, they can be in that moment, and they can be okay if they fail too. They can handle adversity when they get punched in the mouth, because we all do.